Hello everyone, Paul with ConvertingCopy.com, and today I'm going to answer the question, do exact match domains matter? Now, in the past, exact match domains were thought to have had a substantial influence over the corresponding keywords they were targeting. Now, if you're not familiar with exact match domains, all word which you're targeting. So if your keyword you were targeting and trying to rank for was blue widgets, your exact match domain would be bluewidgets.com, and you would rank better because you had that domain. Well, Google just put out a new algorithmic update last month. I think it was September 28th specifically, but it targeted exact match domain URLs exclusively and was intended to diminish their influence in the search engine results pages. So now, I'm going to answer the question, do exact match domains matter? Yes, they still matter for two reasons, and first is from an SEO point of view. I have heard of some webmasters losing some of their rankings, but the primary targets associated with exact match domain update to the algorithm were those of low quality, not a lot of content on those sites, not a lot of backlinks to them, basically sites which were primarily ranking due to that exact match domain keyword they were targeting. So Google has targeted those low quality sites specifically and made it clear that those which have a lot of content on them and are regularly updated and have lots of backlinks should not have experienced any kind of drop in the rankings. And I can even attest to low content and low quality sites still ranking well, because a page on Converting Copy, this site itself, was ranking very well in first place actually for a specific keyword which brought in a good bit of traffic and then got knocked down to number 2 because someone registered that keyword. The Google honeymoon phase, and we could see it drop out pretty soon because it is one of those sites that Google was talking about. It doesn't have a lot of content, it's very low quality, and not a lot of backlinks. I checked all of it out. So it could just be a temporary thing. I'm going to keep checking on that. But basically, I'm inclined to believe that exact match domains still give you a little bit of a bump in terms of rankings as one of Google's ranking factors, as another place to have your keyword. So I would say it's still better to have than not have it from an SEO point of view, even after and in light of their recent update. The other half of that is from a branding point of view. You definitely want an exact match domain if you can get it, because it's going to associate your website with that keyword that someone was searching for in the first place. So if someone's looking for cheap acoustic guitars and you have that URL, cheapacousticguitars.com, they're going to associate your website with that keyword and that product in that sense, in using that example. So branding is very important, and this is a very easy and cheap way to basically ensure that people associate your keyword with your website, even more so than any other web page out there. As long as you have that keyword, they're going to make that connection in their mind. So I think it's very important from a branding point of view. Okay? So if you have the chance, basically the lesson here is definitely go for the exact match domain keyword you're going for. I would not ever set out a chance to get the exact match domain that I want if I had that on the table for me, especially without having to break the bank at some website auction or something like that. Okay? So keep that in mind. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.